Before we dive into this jaw-dropping theory, let's get one thing straight. None of this is confirmed. What you're about to see is a deep dive into rumors, speculation, and fan theories. But oh boy, the clues are stacking up like a pop music mystery novel. From matching lyrics to suspiciously timed album drops, fans are convinced that Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez might still be writing to each other through their music. Could it be true? Or are people just connecting dots that don't exist? We're not saying they're talking, but if these songs could speak, they'd be screaming. So buckle up, because whether it's all just a coincidence or the most subtle musical confession ever dropped, once you see what fans have uncovered, you might never hear these songs the same way again. That's right. Both Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez name-dropped the exact same road in their songs. And at this point, it's getting way too specific to be just a coincidence. Justin dropped a brand new album, and it's loaded with what feels like direct hints aimed at Selena Gomez. He uses the same phrases, the same imagery, and even casually slips in a nod to her favorite perfume. But here's where it gets wild. They both sang about the same highway, used the same words, showed the same symbols, and dropped their albums in each other's birthday months. Come on, how can that be random coincidence? Or are we witnessing a secret love story disguised as music? Keep watching, because today we're piecing together every clue. And by the end, you might not be so sure it's all just chance. Let's dive in. Believe it or not, Justin Bieber actually name-dropped a super specific road on his new album. And guess what? Selena Gomez had already sung about that exact same road years ago. On his Swag album, Justin dropped a track called 405 where he sings, "On 40,500 on the dash with your ass in the passenger seat. Blue sky painted red sunset looks different on you. Keep eye contact, how my baby look like that going to make me crash." And get this, Selena had already mentioned the 4052, but with a whole different vibe in her song Camouflage. She sings, "Riding alone on the 405 and life's so fragile. It's like I could cry if that's the last time I'd see you again. But I'll never tell you just how I felt. You might just not care, and it might just not help. What if the feelings just don't make no sense to you?" This isn't just two artists using the same freeway. It feels like Justin is reaching into an old memory. And wait, it gets juicier. We didn't even cover all the Daisy connections in the last video, so let's dig in. Daisies, the most streamed track from Swag, is packed with little details that scream Selena Gomez. The first clue, it sounds like a direct reply to Selena's Round and Round, where she sang, "Love me or love me not." I'm staring at the clock. I pick them flower petals off, and then I watch them drop. Now compare that to Justin's lyrics in Daisies. "Do you love me or not?" Head is spinning and I don't know when to stop. It's the exact same image, the flower. The doubt, the unanswered love, just years apart. And it gets even more specific. Selena's favorite perfume is literally called Daisy. She's been seen wearing daisy flowers in her hair, especially during her revival era. Her dog's name? Daisy, and Justin sings in Daisies, "You said forever, baby. Did you mean it or not?" Well, and love will remember, Selena sings, "Love will remember you and love will remember me. I know it inside my heart. Forever will forever be ours." Come on, that's not just overlap. That's like flipping through the same diary. And just when you think it can't go deeper, it totally does. In Daisies, Justin gets real about being ghosted. He sings, "You leave me on read, babe, but I still get the message." Instead of a line, it's 3 dots, but I can connect them. Ouch, but hold on. Selena had her own version of this moment in Adios. She's saying, "If I leave you on scene, why do you call me? No, don't play dumb. If I got you Lolo, it's because I don't want drama anymore." Is this just coincidence? Or are these two throwing lyrical shade at each other across different songs? Petal by petal, lyric by lyric, Daisies might not just be a breakup song. It could be about someone very specific. And if you thought Swag was just a random album name Justin pulled out of nowhere, let's rewind to 2013. That year, Selena dropped her album Stars Dance. On the track, "Nobody Does It Like You," she said, "Your eyes, your lips, your touch. This toxic twisted rush. Your sexy kind of swag, the best I've ever had." Yes, she literally called someone's swag the best she ever had. And back then, everybody knew exactly who she was talking about, Justin. Now more than a decade later, Justin names a whole album swag. Come on, that's not random. That's a bold musical callback to how she once described him. If this is marketing, then it's absolutely genius. But it also feels way more personal than just album branding. And the timing? Oh, it's too perfect. Selena released her album I Said I Love You first in March, aka the month of Justin's birthday. Then Justin released Swag in July, Selena's birthday month. Both of them dropped their most emotional, soul-bearing albums in the exact months that symbolize each other. That's not just poetic, it feels intentional. Now let's zoom in on something even more symbolic, butterflies. In Justin's song Butterflies, he sings, "Butterflies won't go away. These butterflies won't seem to go away." And guess who had already used butterflies to show the exact same feeling of lingering emotion? Selena did in her Rare music video. From 2020, butterflies were everywhere, floating around like signs of something unresolved, something that still lingers in the air. And just months later, Justin kicked off his Just tour with glowing blue butterflies projected on the screen. Yep, blue butterflies right after Selena's butterfly-filled video. Was it marketing, coincidence, pure artistic inspiration, or is it one more emotional breadcrumb in this quiet conversation they've been having through their music year after year? When the same symbol shows up on both sides with this much emotional weight and repeated meaning, it gets almost impossible to believe it's just random. Now, here's something for the eagle-eared fans out there. Selena released a track called Talk, and her voice is edited in such a unique way that a ton of listeners were convinced it was Justin Bieber singing. No joke, the fan base was totally split, with some saying it had to be a sneaky reference. But here's where things take a wild turn. Justin did the exact same thing in his track, Yukon. He sings in this super feminized tone that's barely even recognizable. It's completely different from his usual sound and seriously experimental. And of course, fans noticed big time. So now the question is this just a coincidence in vocal production? Or could it be that one of them inspired the other? Or maybe it's just another mysterious layer in this never-ending musical back and forth between Justin and Selena that keeps spilling into their songs. Because when you step back and add it all up, the 405 references, the daisy petals, the butterflies, the matching birthday month releases, and even Selena's dog's name, it really starts to feel like these songs are secretly talking to each other, even if no one's actually saying anything out loud. Maybe it's not about rekindling anything. Maybe it's just about memory, about leaving behind something beautiful and complicated in the form of music, something that was never truly forgotten. But now I want to hear from you. Which of these crazy coincidences shocked you the most? Do you think Justin was dropping hidden messages all over Swag, or are fans just connecting dots that don't actually exist? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm reading everything. And if you're loving this kind of deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe to The Scoop, and turn on the bell because in the next video, we've got even more wild clues that didn't even make it into this one. Miss the last breakdown of all? The earlier clues? Hit that link right here and get caught up.